is very lack in India because we don't have the multi-speciality hospital. We don't have the multi-speciality hospital. And because of that one, the pharmacy course has suffered a lot. Even to that one, right, what I am thinking is that one, right, so here they are giving the pharmacy education in pharmacy, but what I am suggesting to the Pharmacy Council of India that they have to give the approval to the pharmacy who are running the pharmacy course attached with the multi-speciality hospital, that particularly the teaching hospital, right? So if they provided with the teaching hospital, so then it will have a very value will be there. So because the teachers will be, because the medical, because that the pharmacy will have a correct knowledge, right? So how to analyze the diseases and how to treat the diseases, and they can also give the suggestions to the doctors in the prescription, right? So if there is any wrong in the prescription is there, and which is the most suitable drug is there, they can select and they can give the medications, right? So this practice is there in Canada, is there in America, is there in England, is there, but because of in India the multi-speciality hospitals, or in India the hospitals are not much developed up to the pharmacy course, right? So that's what. Right, so what I am telling that one, the pharmacy course, it is having a wide spectrum is there. And you know that one, the pharmacy education and the development of the pharmaceutical industry in India, it is the highest. We are the highest producers. And we are manufacturing the drugs, right, in very wide spectrum when compared to all other countries. Earlier, we used to purchase the food drugs. We used to purchase the fine chemicals from outside India. But now we are in a position in exporting the medications to outside the country, right? So here, you know that one, right? So Modi ji has done that one, right? So we have to prepare our own materials, our own drugs, and we are now in a position that one, right? So we are exporting the medications. We are exporting so many medications outside India, right? So by the time of Corona, right? So almost we supplied more than 50 countries, right? So the vaccination has been exported to more than 50 countries, right? So that means we are in such a position that one, we are highly developed now. We are highly developed in manufacturing industry. So that's what I am telling that one. The pharmacy course is having a wide spectrum. It is having a wide spectrum, and you can find even one student. You cannot find even one student who is not having any vacancy, right? So you can say that one, right? So I don't have any vacancy. I am sitting in the home. No, nothing, right? So each and everyone after completion of the pharmacy course, right? So he is out. In the beginning, the offer may be less, but after a period of about 4 to 5 years, right? So there will be a high increase in the package. There is a high increase in the package, right? So that's what I am telling that one. In India, the awareness about the pharmacy education is also very less. By the time when we are studying, right? So the awareness was not at all there, but now the awareness is. Even now also, the awareness about the pharmacy education is still not there, right? So that's what we are struggling. We are struggling to grow the pharmacy education. Right? So that means what I am telling you that one, right? So rather than going for the engineering or in the medical, right? So you know that the medical, it is somewhat difficult, and very less number of the students will get a medical seat in India. Even though the number of government seats in private colleges has been increased now, even that also the medical education is not reachable to the middle class of people. So that's what we have to forget that one. And later on the engineering course, you know that one, the engineering course when when compared to the earlier, it has been fall, right? So there is a traditional fall is there, right? Tragic fall is there in this one because that one, right? So here the computer, right? So engineering, only two subjects are there. One is the computer science, one is the computer science, and now it has been. Right now, the students are offering the artificial intelligence, and because of the artificial intelligence, it has been assumed that one in a period of about 10 to 15 years, right? So there will be no IT companies. There will be no IT companies because of the artificial intelligence. So that's what the value for the engineering is also coming down and down. But what I am telling that one, the pharmacy course, right? So it is an evergreen course. It is an evergreen course, and the fall in the pharmaceutical industry will not be there at all. It will not never be there, right? Because the companies are growing, and the number of pharmaceutical companies are developing too much in India. So that's what I am telling that one. Right, so development in the pharmaceutical field, it is very high now. So that's what I am telling that one. Right, so you have to give awareness to the public that one. Right, so to go for the pharmacy education, so that you will have a wide spectrum in your group. Right, so with this some suggestions. Right, so I am very much thankful to the Gundappa sir who has given an opportunity. Yeah. Right, so here, as I know pharmacy education, I can tell, but right, so here some our teachers are there who will give a good idea about the BCA course, BCom course, and the BSc course. Right, so thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words and regarding the information about the pharmacy field. So next, I would like to welcome our Arunodaya first year degree college staff member, that is our Yashoda madam, to say some difficulties and the interaction about the education purpose. Welcome.
Good afternoon everyone present here, respected dignitaries on the dais, respected principals, lecturers and my dear friends. On this occasion,